Welcome to Truth Travels, where we explore the mysteries, secrets, and untold stories behind the world's most iconic landmarks. Today, we're uncovering the hidden truths about one of the most recognizable symbols of freedom, the Statue of Liberty. Most people know her as a gift from France, standing proudly in New York Harbor since 1886, welcoming millions of immigrants and visitors. But behind her torch and copper exterior lie stories that are less well-known, stories that reveal her deeper symbolism, her engineering marvels, and her complex history. Join us on this journey to learn about the secrets, myths, and hidden messages embedded in Lady Liberty's very design, stories that tell us much more than meets the eye. Let's begin. Our story starts in France, where a passionate sculptor, Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi, dreamed of creating a monument to liberty and enlightenment. The idea was born out of a desire to celebrate freedom, democracy, and the shared revolutionary ideals of France and America. Bartholdi's initial sketches depicted a different figure, a bearded woman, more mythological than symbolic. But over time, the design evolved into the majestic lady we recognize today. The inspiration? The Roman goddess Libertas, a symbol of freedom and personal liberty. Her image was familiar to many Europeans and Americans, especially in the wake of revolutionary upheavals. But did you know? The project was initially intended to be a much smaller statue. It was only after funding campaigns and international support that the scale grew to her current towering height. The statue was meant to be a gift from France to the United States, symbolizing friendship, shared values, and the triumph of liberty over tyranny. The idea was revolutionary, a gift meant to inspire both nations and the world. Her face, her robes, her torch, everything was carefully designed to convey strength, hope, and resilience. Every part of the Statue of Liberty is loaded with symbolism. Her crown, with its 7 spikes, represents the 7 continents and seas, emphasizing her universal message. Her tablet, held in her left hand, bears the date July IVMDCCLXXVI, July 4, 1776, the date of American independence. It's a reminder of the birth of a new nation founded on liberty. Her robes and pose evoke classical statues of liberty and justice, yet her design also incorporates revolutionary ideals from France and America. But beneath these well-known symbols are lesser-known messages. For example, the torch she holds high, a beacon of enlightenment and hope, was originally designed to shine brightly, guiding the way for all people seeking freedom. Did you know? The torch's original design was covered in gold leaf, meant to reflect the sunlight and be visible from miles away. Her face? Many believe her expression reflects resilience, hope, and even a hint of solemnity, a silent witness to the struggles and sacrifices made in the pursuit of liberty. And hidden in her design are messages of unity and endurance, reminding us that liberty is a continual journey, not a static achievement. Now, let's look beneath her regal exterior, at her engineering and construction. The internal framework was revolutionary for its time. Gustave Eiffel, famous for designing the Eiffel Tower, engineered her iron skeleton. His design was innovative, a flexible yet sturdy structure that could withstand storms, high winds, and the test of time. But here's a lesser-known fact. During World War II, the U.S. military took extraordinary measures to protect her. To prevent potential sabotage or enemy use, her elevators were sabotaged, and her internal mechanisms were disabled. Yet, despite these efforts, the statue remained standing, a resilient symbol of hope and freedom. Her copper skin, over 2.5 million rivets, and internal support system were all designed for resilience. Over the decades, her copper surface has oxidized to the characteristic green patina, a natural protective layer. Did you know? The original internal structure was designed with modular parts, allowing for repairs and upgrades over the years. During her 1984 to 1986 restoration, engineers replaced and reinforced much of her internal framework. Her structure is a testament to both artistic vision and engineering ingenuity, combining beauty with strength. The torch is arguably her most iconic element, symbolizing enlightenment and hope. But her original torch tells a different story. Designed to be a shining beacon, her first torch was covered in gold leaf, meant to reflect sunlight and serve as a lighthouse for ships approaching New York Harbor. However, in 1916, during the Black Tom explosion, an act of sabotage by German agents during World War I, the torch was damaged. It was later replaced during her 1984 to 86 restoration, and the current torch is a copper replica. But here's the intriguing part. The original torch, with its gleaming gold surface, is now housed in the Statue of Liberty Museum. It's preserved as a priceless artifact, a symbol of resilience and hope. Did you know? The torch's design has evolved over time. The original was more elaborate, with intricate gold leaf patterns, but the current version emphasizes the universal symbolism of light guiding humanity. And the torch's symbolism extends beyond just enlightenment. It's a call to action, a reminder to all people that freedom and hope require continuous effort. The Statue of Liberty has also been a silent witness to history's most pivotal moments. Over the decades, her image has been intertwined with America's identity. During the late 19th and early 20th centuries, she welcomed waves of immigrants arriving through Ellis Island. For many, she was the first sight of hope after long, arduous journeys. But her story isn't just about welcoming newcomers. She's also been a symbol of protest and activism. In the 1960s, she was used as a backdrop for civil rights marches, protests against war, and calls for justice. Did you know? In 1984, during her restoration, there was significant debate about whether to remove her due to deterioration. Public outcry and fundraising campaigns saved her, reflecting her importance as a cultural icon. Her face and features have subtly changed over time, perhaps reflecting the evolving ideals of liberty and democracy. The Statue of Liberty is much more than a gift or a monument. She's a symbol of hope, resilience, and the ongoing quest for freedom. Her design, engineering, and history are filled with hidden stories, stories of sacrifice, innovation, and universal ideals. Next time you see her standing tall in New York Harbor, remember, behind her torch and crown are tales waiting to be uncovered. Stories that inspire us to continue the fight for liberty and justice for all. Thanks for joining us on this journey. If you enjoyed exploring these hidden truths, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Truth Travels. And as always, keep seeking the truth. Until next time.